Hey, what's up, guys? Super Milesio here for my 82nd episode of Breath of the Wild Master. Oh, wait, no, what? Got a friend online. Who is it? Not Hannah. Oh, I wonder who it is then. Oh, I haven't looked at my friends in forever. Oh, she's playing Splatoon 3. That's out now? I had no idea. We're getting really off topic. Oh well. I am not getting Splatoon 3. Alright, guys, in the last episode, oh boy, have we got a lot to catch up on. In the last episode, we started the Hebrew region. I don't believe I finished it, but we're still going to move on to the Tabantha region today. And I will get the Hebrew region, and I guess the rest of Tabantha on my own time very soon. Yes? Yes. Oh, guys, okay. So, what are we doing now? We're back, you know? It's been a minute. I believe the last I checked in... Oh, wow. We're at the bottom of this thing. I forgot. The last we checked in... Oh, this is so cool. Was right before I started college. I don't remember how much before, but it was before. And I've since... I just completed, I think it was my... It's gotta be only third, yeah. I just completed the third week of college, guys. Out of like 17... Not even 17. What am I talking about? It's like 13, 12... I don't know, man. Week semester. It's 3 months, right? 3 months from now, just about. Gotta get through September, October, November, and then December. So probably like 15-week semester. We've already done 3 down the hatch. It's crazy. So let's talk all about it. Oh man, there's quite a travel to the next one. Okay, that's okay. It's been wild, dude. I'll just go ahead and say the first week was just hell. I mean, nothing really disastrous necessarily like happened or anything. It was just a lot to handle. Like, I didn't even know really what I was doing at first, like with my life. I just had this like big awakening that was like, oh my god, what am I doing? But surprisingly, that only lasted like literally a couple days, and then like I think this is our spot here. It's got to be, right? Please. This looks way too suspicious. What? No? Well, golly, what? This one... Oh, shoot. I'm an idiot. Yeah, this one... It starts like here. I don't know why I missed that. Anyways. Yeah, it was literally like a day or two after like it got real bad. The first day, of course, I was still just kind of getting used to it. Second day, it really sunk in. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. It was overwhelming. Didn't help that just one of my classes just had a way heavier like first few nights of homework than I thought, and even more than the teacher intended. And later on, they like moved all of it like to the weekend. But I thought it was all due like that night, so I spent like all night doing this obscene amount of homework. So that wasn't fun. But as I've gotten into the groove, gotten to know the teachers a little better, gotten to know a few familiar faces, a few people I already knew that are there, but it's gonna be fine, man. Like, it is different than high school for sure, but it's different in probably most ways. The differences are pleasing to me. And most of the things that I've heard people say like my entire life about horror stories about college, of course it could always change. Like, this is just the first year, and heck, the first couple weeks at that. But I'm already sort of getting a feel for how this thing works. And like, I think a lot of the allure of like being an intimidation of like being a college student has kind of worn off, and I'm kind of realizing, oh, okay, these are just people like the rest of us, and it doesn't take that much to be a college student. Now, to be a really good one, that's a different story, but I mean, we're all doing it. We're all in this thing together, and that's kind of a reassuring thought. That's like literally there are thousands more people here doing the exact same thing, which can kind of it's a blessing and a curse because you're never really alone, but also you kind of feel like you're always just gonna fade into the background no matter what you do. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. But anyways, I'm rambling. The point is, like, I had all these insane fears about it, and obviously, again, like, who knows what's gonna happen when I get to these super advanced classes. But so far, like, I'm already feeling way more comfortable with the whole thing, and like I said, everything I've been told up until now, I kind of now realize how, like, I guess how subjective the entire experience of college really is. Like, it really, more than any other facet of your life, it is entirely what you make it. What I mean by that is, like, yeah, if you want it to be a life-changing experience, it probably will be. But if you just want to go in like me and just do your classes and leave, then chances are that's all it's ever going to be for you, and I'm totally fine with that. It's just more school for me, and that's sort of when it clicked. It was like, wait, I've done this before. I've been doing this for 12 years. I can do this again. Yeah, it's harder, and there's way more freedom, which can be overwhelming, and the material, there's just a lot more of it. But again, it's still just school. Like, I know how this game works, and I can just keep playing it. Again, way less forgiving. There are no retakes really. There are makeup stuff, but you don't get to retake anything, which, for the past couple of years I really haven't been actually, no, some teachers, like, a lot of stuff is online, and this one, like, my music history teacher is he's a goof. He's very lenient with stuff. He'll give you unlimited attempts on basically all the quizzes, so that's nice. I just BS through that. But one thing I have noticed that I think it's going to be a bigger concern down the road is that, my imposter syndrome definitely kicks in hard when it's like, I always think I'm the worst person in a class, which I'm slowly realizing more and more that's not the case. But I don't just want to be not the worst. Like, I want to be the best, which at a place like NSA was really easy academically, or at least second best. But there's definitely some other real hot shots there that I gotta look out for, and kind of seeing what they're doing and how they're grasping these things with ease. It makes me feel a little less worthy when I struggle. But then again, like, I never know how much they're struggling too on the inside. That's how it is. And already in plenty of classes I've started, people have started asking me for help with stuff, which, it's a good feeling. That's kind of, I was always the guy that people would go to, and I wondered, like, am I gonna be that guy in college too? Like, I would imagine I'm gonna be the one needing help. Oh, those are peppers. Shoot. Like, what? But no, like, several classes, people have been like, hey man, can you help me with this? And I've been, son of a, and it's been good. So, it's gonna be a long ride. And like I said, like, I have had time, but honestly, this was the first night where I felt like I was justified to take a night off, because working also in addition to college, it's a lot. I'm basically always doing something in my free time that pertains to school, and if I'm not, then I feel bad because I'm getting behind, or I could be getting more ahead. Like, it's manageable. Like, it definitely is. I've had, honestly, so far, I would assume it would get busier, but so far the course load is nothing more than what I've had in the past in my really busy months. But it's just the type of thing where I can't really, if I ever, like, loosen the reins a little bit, it's just all gonna fall apart. Like, I gotta keep a tight ship going. Here we go. Triple threat. Me. Is this the rock, please? Yep. But the horrifying nature of it. Oh, there's 3 we gotta get in place. Dangus. Like, before it was like this big looming thing above me, and now it's just like this thing that's like, oh, this is just what I'm gonna be doing for the next 4 years, and it might be tough, and it definitely matters a lot more than high school did as far as my actual career, because all of these classes or most of these classes are going to be relevant in my career. which means that I'm not only wanting to perform well in the class, but I'm also really wanting to get the material like really thoroughly, which does add an extra layer of stress onto it, or pressure onto it. But again, at the end of the day, it's like I know dang well that there are people stupider than me that have gotten engineering degrees, so I don't see why I couldn't do it. And that's kind of the mindset that I have to go into it with. It's like I might not be the smartest one there, but by golly, I'm not going to be the dumbest one there. So, you know, I believe that I can pull something out, and who knows? We'll see where this takes me, but yeah, like I think it's going to be okay. Ugh, stop it. And I really do think the time is going to go by pretty fast. It already has been. It's only been 3 weeks, but it you know, it fluctuates between going fast and going slow. But honestly, the past, like, I don't know, man. Like, my brain just has this weird way of processing the passage of time. But, whoa, gosh, what I will say is that Tuesdays and Thursdays are brutal because, what is it? Because I have a 3-hour physics class. 3 hours. Ugh. And it's, you know, it's not that I don't like physics. I actually think it's really cool, and I'm enjoying what we're learning, but at the same time, it's like, this is a teacher that, bless her heart, she's really sweet, but she talks with a kind of a thick accent, and she talks fast and mutters and has a stutter. All of that combined means sometimes she'll like say an entire paragraph's worth of stuff, and I just will not understand. Or it'll just take, you know, I have to try extra hard to decipher what it is she's saying. And normally that's not an issue, but when you're trying to explain a really like complex physics concept, you kind of need to understand what you're being told. And so, well, I didn't phrase that right. Like when she's talking about a really complex physics concept and you're having to try extra hard to figure out even what she's talking about, it just adds an extra layer of difficulty onto something that shouldn't be that challenging, you know? Like, it'll still be challenging, but not that challenging. All right, there's another one here that we haven't gotten. I think we'll just walk. We're close enough to it. I see the bones right there. Warbler's nest. What else though? So yeah, that 3-hour class just really kicks my boo-boo. Oh, we haven't killed this group. Let's do that. And then after that, Tuesdays, Thursday, I have my engineering design class. That's a fun class, man. That's where we get to do the 3D modeling. And already I can tell, like, I'm totally a noob still, but it's just fun. Like, that's what I enjoy, and I can tell, like, how much I enjoy that, just messing around with it. Like, I love just doing computer stuff, and that's basically that. It's just getting to mess around with computers and 3D modeling. And, you know, if that's what my job was every day, I think I could definitely find some satisfaction in that. So that's a good sign, you know? And I don't think I'm, like, as naturally gifted as a lot of people are, but also, you know, I found that I do have a lot of advantages when it comes to it. Specifically, I don't want that, actually. Even though I have plenty of bow slots, I just don't really feel like it. Do I have any weapons I could trash? Because they have some broadswords. Yeah, dude, I've been doing some weapon farming like crazy. Look at these crushers. We do need more bows and shields, like whatever, dude. I'm gonna kill the blacks and the silvers. What was I talking about? But yeah, like that's a fun time. I really enjoy that. Ooh, the long, slow tongue, yes. Why am I killing you first? Because you're right here. They regenerate so fast. I'm going to talk a little bit more about college, and then I will talk about the other thing that is very exciting to me right now. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but yeah, we'll get to that. What else do I have to say? Yeah, so like everything that I was really stressed out about really turned out to be not as big of an issue as I thought. The parking thing is kind of a nightmare, but I'll tell you what I've decided to do is just, I have a parking lot that's really big. It is about a half-mile walk from campus. You little bastards. It's about a half-mile walk. Not bad at all. But I do have to do that every morning, basically. And every afternoon to get back, obviously. But there's a pretty big parking lot that's part of campus, but it's kind of far off. So I go there every morning. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have a 9 o'clock class, so I can show up at 8:30, and the parking lot's basically deserted. Like, there's plenty of spots there. But anytime after 10, basically, it is full. Like, full to the brim, almost. Like, you can usually snag a spot, but I've always preferred not to risk it. Always meaning the last 3 weeks. But what I do, even though my first class Tuesday, Thursday is 11:20, so like there's a couple days that I tried to show up at like 10:45 and I barely found a spot. I just circle around and I like managed to snag one super far back. But I just don't like risking that because one of these days I'm gonna show up and there's just not gonna be a spot. So what I do is I just show up at 8:30 like every day. I leave the house at 8. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I can head right to class, and it's fine. But Tuesday, Thursday, I have like 2.5 hours in the morning to do whatever I want. So what I usually do is I just sit right in that building where my first class is. I guess I'll take that. I have enough room, and I just work. Like that's my time to catch up. And there's always stuff to do, you know. And so usually I'm pretty ahead, or I've been pretty ahead on school stuff in most classes, which is really nice. So yeah, that's sort of my time to do that. And of course, Tuesdays and Thursdays, since I get home so late, my last class ends at like 3:30, 4:30 or something. I don't work on those days. I only work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday. But honestly, I'm trying to get that cut too because, like, I'm okay with not working as much right now because I really need to use this time to do this work, you know. And you know, it's manageable. Like I said, like I've done like last year I had 4 APs and band and choir, and I managed to work quite a bit. So I think I can handle this. But I just want to make sure that this is always the priority. And my boss understands that too. I'm just kind of worried that this time of year he'll just have to like throw me a bunch of shifts that I can barely handle, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I think that's enough rambling about college. The point is, we're gonna make it through, ladies and gents. We're gonna be just fine. And I'll try and come back here and do this thing as much as I can. We can get these Korok seeds, but honestly, we'll just have to see about that. Now let's talk about this. The rumors are abundant, guys. It is September, of course. Big things have been known to happen in September when it comes to Zelda, right? We all know this. So a reputable source, I don't know who it is or what the name is, but I've just heard that a reputable source who has been known to be correct about certain like rumors and leaks and stuff has announced that there is very, 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 very likely to be a Nintendo Direct about Zelda. Honestly, I think it's this week, like next week. It's Friday, so like next week. The week of September 12th. And specific things we've heard is that we're going to get a name drop for Breath of the Wild 2, which is huge because we don't have to keep calling it Breath of the Wild 2 like we have been for the past, 5 years now? Not that long, but it feels like it. And also, we heard that Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD, there's a very good chance of those coming to Switch as well, which is what I've been waiting for forever. That's all I've heard specifically, but it does make perfect sense. It lines up with, you know, Nintendo's history of Directs in September and Zelda news in September. And since we didn't get anything for E3, we are foaming at the mouth for news. Anything. So, I mean, I think they've got a lot to live up to. Or, you know, they're going to be having some people banging at their doors, begging for news before too long. like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they already have for the past little while, just because we've been so hungry for news for so long. It's ridiculous. Oh, there's another seed somewhere here. It's probably like on the very tip top. Apple sop. There's a seed right here. The seeds are pretty sparse in this region. It's actually a pretty small region, so it won't be too bad to clear. But yeah, even on nights like this where I am planning to spend a little bit of time on this, like, I do have to devote a pretty substantial amount of time to making sure that I'm getting some work done, because there's always something. But you know, I'm doing it. I'm managing it. We will start with that and go from there. I'm not able to use all 5 because this one I could not find for the life of me. I think it was in the last episode, so I'm leaving that there and I'm going to look it up later. But anyways, I guess I'll go back up here. What was I talking about? Yeah, so, oh my gosh, if we get a Nintendo Direct next week, I will be ecstatic, like an Etch-a-Sketch, and I will... If that does happen, of course I'll do a reaction video on my channel, because how could I not? But also, I'll probably try and come back with another episode of this pretty soon after, so we can talk about that, and I can finally refer to it by its proper name. So what are we looking for here? What is the green circle? Oh, there it is. I don't want to fire arrows. But yeah, guys, that is something that I am rather hopeful for. And if Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD do come out, I would assume it would be sometime later, either much later this year or early next year. But I can't imagine they would want to overshadow Breath of the Wild 2. So those might be like, I was going to say palate cleansers. That's not really right. Those might be like appetite wetters. Or just appetizers for Breath of the Wild 2 that might come late this year, or like much later next year, like in the summertime, if they happen at all. Like I said, all of this is rumor, but it is coming from a reputable source when it comes to leaks and all that, so we can only hope that it's legit. And again, like, I can't imagine Nintendo can stay quiet for too much longer, because we are absolutely ravenous. Like, I cannot believe there was not anything for E3 this year. I knew E3 was going to be canceled, but Nintendo doesn't really even, like, participate in that anyways. They just kind of do their own thing. So I was like, what? Nintendo's, you're not doing anything. So we are absolutely hungry, starving for that. But we will have to see. And yeah, like I said, if it does happen this week, I'll maybe try and come back next Friday. If I don't, wait, do I work next Friday? I probably do, but I can do it late at night. Yeah, I do work next Friday. Poop. Oh well. That's okay. Well, depending on when it happens, I can squeeze something in there, maybe Thursday night or something. But I don't want to count any chickens, because again, I get so excited about these things and then they don't happen because Nintendo is... But oh man, the only bad thing about that is that I'm so busy now, and I can only imagine how busy I'm going to be in March, which is hopefully when this thing would come out. But oh boy, when the summer rolls around, you best believe I will be pouring hours into this thing. Like, think about how much stuff, how much content of various media this game has spawned. Like, thousands and thousands of hours of Let's Plays and theories and dissection videos and walkthroughs. I already said that. And like theories and other stuff. Gosh, I'm so eloquent today. Like, everything that this game has brought to the world, all of the energy, all the community, and times two. I mean, we don't know the scale of Breath of the Wild 2 or what all it's going to entail, but gosh, just everything that this game has brought into the world, into my life, into my happiness, is going to happen again. And of course, the novelty of it will be a little bit less so because we've already seen this game, and you know, I'm assuming Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be fairly derivative of this game, but I'm hoping there's enough differences to where it's going to be distinct. And honestly, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm saying. I think this game does a whole lot right, and I don't want them to tamper with, you know, the formula for it too much. Though, you know, I do hope they add some interesting stuff to it, you know, like some key differences to give it its own identity. What am I talking about? Natural hiding spot. That's a blue triangle. I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out. Let's do that. Yeah, man, we're like already over halfway done with this region. So maybe we can do it in this episode. I don't know. Oh, bye-bye. I don't know if my last episode was before or after I got my second tattoo, but I've gotten a third one now. It's a little rabbit on my arm that I've named Redmond. Or just Red for short, Red the Rabbit. How cute is that, guys? It is named as such because it was really inspired by my grandmother's love for rabbits. So I was like, should I name it Suzanne? But I was like, no, that's weird. And I wanted it to be a boy. So I thought Redmond would be appropriate since that's her maiden name. I'm gonna ski-daddle from here. Good lord, this game is beautiful. And you know, it does kind of take away from the allure of it when you spend so much time just doing what I'm doing, just aimlessly wandering, collecting seeds, like milking this world absolutely dry. But the magic of this game, man, when there's actually stuff to do, substantial things to do. I'm glad I'm spacing it out, though, because it makes it a little bit less just soul-crushing to get all the seeds when you, like, spread it out like this. Goodness. And, you know, it's fun. Huh. Okay, let's get green. I don't want to kill any more wolves. Yeah, but, so I got another tattoo. It looks pretty slick. Gonna get the ice cream one soon. I know I'm kind of going tattoo crazy, but it is really addicting. What is this? I have been here, but I don't remember seeing this tent. Don't need that. My other plans, I mean, I've got a bunch of other plans. I want the cherry blossoms and stuff. Hopefully pretty soon I can get those. What else? I want like a lion somewhere eventually, but that's not urgent. I want other like nerd stuff. I would like to get a Sheikah symbol somewhere. I don't know where or what or why. I want a three-legged cat, you know, i.e. Anakin, somewhere on me. Probably my arm, but I don't know where. I'm not really decided on that. On where. But I definitely want that. Yeah, so like a lot of animal-themed ones. It'd be cool to get some kind of bird. I don't know what. Like a phoenix or a... I don't know. Who knows, man. Team Valor, Moltres. Okay, what do we got here? No, it's not here. Perhaps it's there. Oh, shoot. I think it might just be. I meant to press the paraglide button. Oh, come on. Get that Korok. It is so hard to find if you're not looking for it. Gosh. Yep, yep. Okay, red time. One more. Let's use it. Ooh. That's pretty good. And yeah, I've been trying to, you know, at least keep up a semi-consistent stream of content on Super Miles Yo. Sometimes I just throw in a filler thing just to say that I uploaded something, which is nice. I don't want that channel to die, but obviously, you know, it's going to be more sparse than it has been for a while. But so it goes. I mean, it's gone through like pretty sparse periods also, like when I get busy. Like I think I've gone, like times in the past I've gone several months without uploading anything, which is kind of crazy. I don't really want to do that. But again, like I just got to keep my priorities straight, you know. Oh, I see that one. So if that means like can't post on Super Miles Yo in a while, then that will have to be the case. But you know, I can keep a steady. Oh, it's a pig snout. I think I can keep a pretty steady stream of projects, kind of, you know, on the back burner, and partake whenever I can. And that'll be fun. Tanagar Canyon course. I think there's one like somewhere like there. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna go to the Tabantha Tower. Ew. $5.90. Guys, we are getting closer and closer, which I would be very concerned if we were getting farther and farther, so that's good. But like, look, 73%. That is huge. Again, I just know that we're going to get down to like the 899th seed and still have one left and we don't know where it is. That is going to be so fun. Oh gosh, I hate this, man. Just show me the seed. Oh, are you down here? Tricky. Oh, you're not? Oh, you are. That's a very dangerous spot to hide. But maybe there weren't monsters when you first hid there. How long have these things been hidden? I don't think we've ever figured that out. Aren't they like immortal? Narrow Hill. Yeah, that was that one. I'm just trying to make extra sure that I didn't miss any. Okay. Oh my. Dang. Ouch. Fly away. Oh, I bet you're in those trees. Those are some big old craters. I think that was one paw that did that? With 4. I don't think so. Hope I know just what to do with you. Gryffindor. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Yeah, dude, the Heber region, not gonna lie, that one sucked, because, it still sucks, because I have to finish it. I've already gotten this one? Oh no, this is a... I thought there was a talus somewhere here. That's why the markings are there. Did I already kill it? Can't have killed it in this file. Or in this cycle. Yep, he's in there. Why not? Let's get some money. Better get away, wolves, or I will accidentally kill you. Ooh. Yup. I think it is a rare one though, so might as well. I'm gonna freeze you. There we go. He dead. Oh, that's lame. I don't think that was worth it. Oh well. Like I said, I didn't lose anything except my time and dignity. Yep. Oh gosh. Can I make a shot from here? Where am I going? Is it just in the center? Ugh, those choo-choos. There's like 3 of them just squelching along. Come here, where are you? Ew, you're all glitchy. Oh my gosh. I think their like reflective qualities were like glitching out. I could see like pixels in them. Where am I? Giza crater. Okay. So I already got that tree one. Yeah, there's a bunch below it. Oh gosh. What are you thinking? I think... yeah. What? Yeah. So there's 2, there's one like here and then one like right there. Okay. Did get that one. Okay, I guess I'll keep going down. About to run out of gas. 0 jump. 0 jump. I'm so very tired. It's been a long week. Even though I just said it was a short week. It was a short week because we had Labor Day off. Ugh. But, you know, it's still been a lot. Oh gosh. What the draw distance, man. Pick up them apples. Drop it. Get out of here, man. There we go. Apples from the monks. Alright, I'm gonna get these seeds. This next batch that I have marked. And we'll call it a day for now. But it's good to be back, you know. And I'm just hoping for more news pretty soon. Oh my god, these wolves. I have no idea who they're messing with. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah, don't kill the fox, please. Be respectful. God, my leg itches so much. Why? Quickie! Quickie Chicky. Quickie Jones. Oh. Ugh. Another boulder. Come on. I really hope that there's another, like, large-scale collectible in the sequel other than the Korok seeds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it would be. I just want something else. As much as I just love the Koroks, bless their hearts, we need, like, another thing, because I don't know if they're going to keep the shrine thing, you know, at least, you know, having it work the same way. I would hope that they would, you know, prioritize more large-scale dungeons and such. Ah, shart. But it will be interesting to... God damn it. Stop it! Jesus Christ. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they decide to change things up a little bit in that regard. I hope they do, but who can say? Is that it? Yep. Oh, no, I guess let's get the purple. Let's get Mr. Purple, or Miss Purple here. Can Koroks be female? I don't know. But, yeah, guys, so that is that. I'm so excited to see what we see. And if we get a name drop and stuff. I heard that, like, they haven't announced the name now because, like, whatever the name is very revealing as far as, like, the plot goes. But it's like, yeah, because, like, Breath of the Wild, that's kind of just a nothing name. Like, it's a good name. I like it. It's catchy. And it truly is true, but it's not like you hear that title and you're like, oh, now I know what the game's about. Yeah, so if, like, this one's like The Legend of Zelda, oh shit, Zelda is dead, then it's like, oh wow, what? That would be a fun title. The Legend of Zelda, Link is gay. What? It's very revealing. Alright. Give me the seed. Is that it? It better be. Oh yeah. He's clutching his twig and berries. I'm gonna break the Master Sword. There we go. Alright guys, well with that, we've gotten a good portion actually of the seeds in this region, and I will now get all of these seeds in this region as well as the Hebrew region before we see each other again, and hopefully by the time we see each other again there will be substantial news on Zelda, which we will talk about, and it will be so fun. As of right now, I'm totally in the dark and just wet with anticipation. We will see what happens. I'm glad to be back, and hopefully we'll see you pretty soon. Peace out.